and welcome back. It's time for us to mind our language. Let me bring in Willis Ocheng, also known as Willis, the word master, coming to us live from Kisumu County. Willis, you look great in yellow, so bright. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Betty. I've been fine the whole week, and I have to say sorry for the flu.
Thank you so much, Willis. But the show must go on. I want us to start with Word on the Street. Let's take a look at what Kenyans had to say out there this week, Willis.
Wolf, hound, wolf, hound, wolfhound, 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 Walton, Walton, wolfhound, wolfhound, wolf-un, wolf-un, wolfhound, 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 wall of honor, wall of honor, wolfhound, wolfhound. Hoover, 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 Wolfhoda, Wolfhoda,
Wolfhound, 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 Wolfhound.
Hold, Wolfhound.
Wolfhound,
Always a joy, Willis, listening to Kenyans on the street. That word, Willis, how do we go about it? Is it woof boom? Someone just saying woof boom.
Betty, the person who has carried the evening is the brother there who said wall of honor. I don't know. I think he should even have said wall of honor. But whichever way, some of the words are very tricky, and they can be tricky to any other person, depending on what you know in terms of the English phonology. So we say wolf hound, wolf hound.
Okay.
So we don't say the other, pronunciations, or we don't use the other pronunciations. We say wolf hound, Betty.
All right, got it, Willis. So wolf hound. Moving on to another one, Willis. Now, this one is like a tree or a scrub that, it grows in a swampy area. Do you say mangrove or mangrove?
Mangrove. You say mangrove.
Okay.
Grove. Mangrove trees. Mangrove.
That's a surprise, Willis.
Yes.
Actually, I thought it would be mangroves. It's mangrove.
Yeah, many people will say that. Many people would say mangrove and all that, but Betty, we say grove. Grove.
Okay.
Mangrove.
What about this one? Do you say dove or dove?
We say dove, glove, but we don't say clove. We say clove, clove.
Okay.
We also say to rove, a roving winger. So same letter sequence, but different pronunciation, Betty.
All right, got it, Willis. Now, there's this other question that we tackled this word maybe one or two times on the show, but someone wants to know, do we say cement or cement?
We say cement, cement, not cement.
All right.
Cement.
Cement.
Yes.
Got it, Willis. Moving on to another word. Now, this next word is a word that, especially, on the news, every single day we hear devolution, devolution. Which one is it, Willis?
Betty, at the onset, we say D. D. That is the first syllable. D. Devo, then you say lution or lution. Lution or lution, that is the terminal part. So you say devolution or devolution. Remember, in American English, which could be somebody's choice, what I call normally personal preference.
Yes.
So somebody may say there in American pronunciation, those who choose to use that. But When we talk about the British pronunciation, or what we may call RP and its approximations, we say devolution or devolution.
Devolution. All right, got it, Willis. Most of us say devolution. Lucian. That's right?
Yeah, you can say Lucian or Lucian.
Okay, Willis, got it. Most of us say devolution, so it's good to know the right pronunciation of that word. Willis, let's move on to another one. Now spell this one out. Dossier. Do we say dossier? Dossier? Which one is it? Which is the correct word pronunciation?
You say dossier. The dossier.
Oh, dossier.
Yes. Dossier. No, not dossier. Dossier.
Okay, got it, Willis,
Yes.
got it. Moving on to another word. Do we say estrogen, estrogen? How do we go about that one?
Betty, what we should avoid is saying estrogen. Just like the other time we dealt with or we handled esophagus. So O and E form what we call a vowel digraph. You combine O and E to form the long vowel sound E. Estrogen. Estrogen, not oestrogen, not oesophagus, not phoenix. We say phoenix. Esophagus, estrogen.
Okay.
Yes.
Willis, I got that one. Moving on to our feedback question, and this time around is actually from Fred Obachi Machoka, who's a great fan of this show, by the way. He wants to know the correct pronunciation of this word. Do we say ludicrous, something to mean unreasonable or foolish or stupid? What does that word sound like, Willis?
Betty, before I give the pronunciation of that word, there are Kenyans who deserve a pat on the back or recognition in style. When you talk of Fred Obachi Machoka, that is one Kenyan MC or radio presenter that is in terms of entertainment who deserves a lot of respect. He's a revered MC and radio presenter, so if he wants to know the correct pronunciation of that word, we say ludicrous. Ludicrous. And you talk to him, tell him he's also a very thorough man on or in whatever he does.
Okay, Willis, thank you for that. Moving on to very fast to your surprise word. Do we have any other surprise word? We've had devolution. Do you have any other word?
Betty, today or tonight I'll talk about the plural of radius. Radius. We don't say radi. When people see this word, they say radi because of what they see. But the pronunciation of this word is radii. Radii. The plural of radius is radii. So we should avoid radi. And as I finish, Betty, remember we are expecting the Pope. And many people are talking of papal and papacy. And this also reminds me about Alex Chamwada, the wonderful news reporter for this country, or for KTN for that matter. So Alex Chamwada also asked me about the two words, and we should avoid saying papal. We should also avoid saying papacy. We say papal. That is the upper word, and the word below is papacy. Papacy, not papacy. So we should always get them right.
All right. Thank you so much, Willis. That's a surprise, and it's very important as we go through to that period where he arrives here in Kenya. Thank you so much, Willis, the word master, coming to us live from Kisumu County. Willis, see you again next Friday, God willing.
Those who have sent words, I know Betty will take care of that maybe in the later editions of Mind Your Language. From me, it's bye.
Thank you so much, Willis, the word master there, joining us from Kisumu County, teaching us those difficult pronunciations. You can always get him right here every Friday on Friday Briefing.